Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we'll be calling the case of Plum versus Snazzy. Are you guys both ready? Both sides?
Yes.
Alright. Will the jury please stand and raise your right hand? It would be the dogs, I guess, but they can't do that. And,
The jury is dogs.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Last I checked, dogs don't have hands.
First of all, you have to say objection, and I'm changing the script. Alright, so will everybody please raise their right hand, which I know you can't do, but be quiet. Do each of you swear that you'll fairly try the case before the court and that you'll return a true verdict according to evidence and law?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Alright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Then the prosecution may begin their opening statement.
Is that me?
Yeah.
I don't know who
Plum's
to
house.
Walk forward. You have to walk forward.
Oh.
Okay, I got this.
No! This is my seat. You're
Oh,
in the
sorry.
front. Yeah, you're right there.
Plum's cows were naturally spinning in their minecart. Then Island asks Snazzy if she can have the cows. Snazzy agrees and speaks about two cows spinning in circles. The cows are wrongfully taken to a sex trafficking facility, where one of
Sex trafficking. Whoa.
where one of them
Please be quiet when they're making their opening statement.
where one of them dies to entity cramming. Plum attempts to take them back, which along the process, the other cow naturally falls off a cliff.
Alright. Thank you. Now you may, now the defense, which is the other side, may say their opening statement.
There were two cows in minecart spinning around in a rail thing that I had made the day before. When my client hopped in onto the server, she saw the cows. Island, who is offline as of now, and Joe needed cows for their farm. The cows were unnamed when she saw them. He gave the cows to Island and Joe, unaware they belonged to Plum. She was informed of his ownership of the cows about an hour later, but the cows had already been bred in the pen. She couldn't find any named cows. The cows were never murdered by her hand, at least. She has reason to believe that someone else had taken and murdered the named cows and replaced them before she sent the other ones away. Why are you
Great,
holding
thank
up
you.
the
You
weapons?
may go back to your seat. Okay, prosecution, you may bring forth your evidence.
Thank you, Your Honor. When, in the human events of life, may it be necessary to steal another person's beloved cows, it just does not make any sense. Island asks Snazzy for cows, which then Snazzy takes Plum cows without any permission and takes them to a sex trafficking facility. The cows are poorly taken up and overbred, leading to a cow dying to entity cramming. Plum attempts to take them back, which is justified, which along the process the other cow naturally falls off a cliff. I believe some form of payment must be given to Plum in recompense for the cows.
So what's your evidence?
That's the evidence.
You just gave me what happened. Alright.
Can I get my evidence?
No, not yet. So, do you have any questions for him regarding this evidence? Like, something that you think doesn't make sense or something?
Am I allowed to ask?
Yeah, she can ask.
Your lawyer has to go first.
Okay.
Well, the first question I have, is it true that the cows were named at all? Also, I'm black.
Yes.
Okay. What were they named?
Plum, can you please stop making a mess back there? Thank you.
I'm trying to find my evidence. I literally have the two dead cows in a shulker box somewhere.
Ah, okay.
The cows were named Trevor, who got squashed by entity cramming, and Rythikes, spelled like.
Okay, that's a bit more evidence. Okay,
Like that.
Any questions more?
Did they have did you just name them that, or did they have a specific name tag on them?
They had name tags. I spent 2 levels making the name tags.
Alright.
Do you have proof of that? Do you have proof of somebody telling you that you made those name tags? Somebody there at the moment.
I made
Otherwise,
the
I
name
can't
tags
believe that.
myself.
Myself.
Alright.
Snaz, do you have any questions?
So is this trial about the murder of the cows or me just moving them?
You unlawfully.
Well, no, what do you want it to be? You're the one who's like suing her.
Yeah.
He unlawfully both took my cows and indirectly caused their deaths.
All
Okay,
right.
Rose.
Is that
Alright.
all for the questions?
Yes, that will be all for our questions.
And
I
you may
present
go sit back down. All right,
May-
you can come
may-
forward and present your evidence.
your shulker box.
Yeah,
Plum.
it's
Objection.
Shulker box. Plum on your shulker box.
Objection. May we, after they provide evidence, may we, have a brief recess?
Sure. But,
all right.
okay. Let me present my evidence. Number one, even if the cows were named, which my client says they weren't, she has no proof of a name tag. She never saw name tags on them. She never saw a name above them. And you have no proof that somebody else saw you putting the name tags on them. Number two, without this sort of proof and without just saying the names in general, there might not even been a sign that says, "Oh, these are Plum's cows." She could have just thought they were random cows somewhere out in the middle of nowhere. Number three, they're cows. You can go literally grab 2 more cows somewhere in the world. They're not too far away. It's not very difficult to find cows. So with that presented information, I think she doesn't owe you, if anything, she doesn't owe you like a seed, probably would be the best thing, because they're cows, you can find them anywhere. And number two, technically the deaths weren't her fault. The cow was idiotic enough to walk off a cliff. That's not her fault. And then the breeding, the cow could have just not died. I mean, like, the cows, like, it probably didn't die. It's just there with a bunch of other cows. And I'm sure the farm would be willing to give you one after they breeded a couple. I'm sure they'd be willing to give you 2 back. Like
All
them.
right, I have a question for
Objection.
this side.
Objection.
I'm speaking.
Your Honor,
What?
does the chair yield to a possible series of questions?
Well, no, but I think. Okay, fine. I won't say anything. I'm just saying there's a certain. Okay, I guess. Okay, I'm unbiased. I am not allowed to do that.
I'm unbiased.
Yeah, I can't. I am to the wall. I can't. Okay, so do you have any questions for her?
I have a few words that I would like to say, if that is all right.
Also, Plum, I like your suit.
Thank you. Right.
You're supposed to be in your seat.
I'm addressing you.
You
Oh.
can do that in your seat.
You can.
You have asked me to come up to the front.
I did not do that.
She asked you to ask questions, not for you to come up to the front, sir.
Please go back to your seat.
There's a fence gate.
Anyway,
Okay, continue.
although not present, you may ask all Eileen, Joe, and Soldier that I said if anyone were to touch the cows, that they would receive a swift punishment. Okay?
So-
That's
Okay,
all
and my
one.
rebuttal to that.
But
I have a rebuttal
Wait.
to that.
I am
You're the
still
one who gave
speaking.
us the Joe and
Please do
Tyler?
not talk while I'm talking.
I
It
have
is
a
extremely
rebuttal.
rude and I take much
please
offense.
let him finish.
Right. In her defense, she claims that because there's no evidence that I named them, that they probably weren't named. However, she continues with the same argument for her client, saying that because she didn't see it, that it wasn't there. This is flawed, seeing as they're the same thing both ways. So therefore, I believe that her defense is illogical and incorrect. Continuing. No, you may not. I'm still speaking. Please do not talk while I'm talking. It is extremely rude and I take much offense. Continuing with what I was talking about. I can tell you that the cows were for sure named, and they definitely did die because in my chat it said Trevor was squashed to death. Therefore, 100% proving that one of them did die in the facility. That is my time. Thank you.
Okay, now my rebuttal. If Island and Joe both knew that those were your cows, then why didn't they say anything to Naz here, my client, about it so she could put the cows back? Why did they just take the cows?
I did give all of you to bring witnesses, but
Yeah.
nobody really brought one.
Well, that's because
So
they're,
why
He
did
left.
they're kind of mad.
Why didn't Island and Joe tell her about it then? Why wouldn't they have had her put them back if they knew they were your cows? Because wouldn't they have seen the name tags?
Permission to respond.
Go ahead.
However, okay, so maybe, actually, no, I believe they said that they did not know that those were the cows in the minecarts.
But my client, as stated in our opening statement that you did not disagree with, said that she found them in mine carts to Joe and Island. So, wouldn't that have seemed like, oh, those are your cows? Plus, on top of it, they had your name tags in quotation marks of their names. So something doesn't seem to add up here with your story.
Permission to speak.
Go for it.
Go ahead.
If there's a message in the chat saying Trevor was killed by entity criminal, then it was definitely named.
Okay, do you have proof of that message?
Do you have?
Take picture proof?
Order
Do
in
you
the
have-
court. So you do have evidence, but unfortunately, the people you speak about are not here to give you an alibi to make sure that is true. So this will be because I feel like this is going in circles. But I do take your evidence into note.
May I permission to speak, Your Honor?
Please sit down.
Oh.
Oh,
I,
me?
I am sitting though.
Oh no.
I'll sit down.
This is
I
Snaz.
just feel like this is kind of going in circles.
Well, this
Oh,
is Snazzy.
sorry.
I have a new piece of
Getty's scaring me.
Alright,
evidence.
Last piece of evidence.
Okay, so I don't remember if it was a day after, 2 days, or the same day after, me and Plum were talking, and we passed the thing, and he says that Trevor died of entity cramming and the other fell off the roof. However, why can I hear myself? Sorry. Anyway, we went into the cage. I continued looking for him because I did still feel guilty. However, he said he found it and killed it himself. So something does not add up when he says that one fell off a cliff and one was squished.
So,
Permission to speak. Permission to speak.
So I just want. Can you confirm that you said that?
Said what?
Well, you said you would kill it yourself.
If I had found it, however,
No,
it
no,
fell
no,
off
no,
a
no.
cliff.
No. May I speak again?
Let me speak first.
Where is your proof that that occurred?
Our conversations verbally. We went to that little farm and we were looking in there because we were looking for either Trevor or the other one. I don't remember his name. And you said, "Oh, look, I found him." And I said, "Oh, where?" And then you just killed him and said, "Oh, there he is." But if you're asking me for proof, I would also like to ask for proof that you had name tags.
So you expect me to take screenshots of all animals that I own?
Yes.
we're
If you're going to throw accusations like that, then yes.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm going to take 486 screenshots.
you can't leave court or.
Well, I guess we were supposed to have a recess anyway, so it's okay.
Okay, fine. Quick recess.
We'll have recess.
Okay.
You guys can go.
I
into
need to
separate
go
rooms
play
if
in the
you want,
local
if you need to, or.
Hi. I can't hear
Okay.
you. Okay, there you are. There you are. Okay. So, I don't really know what to do because I'm having a hard time proving that I didn't do it.
I have an idea.
Okay, what's
We
your
need to
idea?
go to my house still, which we will attempt to find because it's halfway across. No, I'm
Okay.
just gonna go die. That's so easy. Kill me.
Okay.
Thank
There
you.
we go.
No.
I'm just gonna... It was to get to her house! Good
What if you
lord.
used your fist?
but I didn't. You can clearly see it. So I'm trying to think of any other things. And if he does want me to pay a fine, I have already done that. I built him a statue because
Oh, I can work with that. Okay, I can work with that.
I built him a statue because he was angry while I was building a statue, and I said, "Okay, I'll finish it. I'm so sorry." And also, by my reaction of learning they were his cows, like, there's no, like... Since everything is verbal... Since everything is verbal, I was very upset. I didn't know they were his cows. Yeah, okay, you're gonna have to hurry back.
Hey.
Sounds fair, but I'm not gonna let them talk
Hey, by the
until
way,
it's time
if
for
anybody
you.
has any sandstone,
No
by any
sword
chance, you should give it to me.
This is not the time to be advertising your personal needs.
Alright, order in the court,
I'm making a party house.
Where's
full
my-
of fun.
please.
Where's the lawyers? Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, where'd you come from? Okay, sorry. I'll mute now.
I don't trust
You might have to
I'm so scared I'm shaking, and I have, like, no
Actually,
reason to
my
be shaking
bad,
because
my
it's just a
friend
game,
is all
but...
fine.
We will now begin the second part of the case. I heard that Plum had some evidence to show, so I'm just gonna let him go first.
Should I give these to you, Your Honor?
Can I see him?
Yes, you may. I would like these back, however. They're very important.
Alright, so explain to me what these are.
That is the only remaining... Those are the only remains from my 2 cows.
And how can you prove that these are the exact,
If anyone were watching my screen share, I can guarantee that they will tell you that I searched through all my shulker boxes until I found the one that only has special items, such as those I Love You books that I made everyone write. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Right. Because I need, like, self-affirmation because I'm sad.
Alright,
Anyway.
Yes,
Gareth has a question.
the defendants can ask their questions.
Okay, so my question is, were you online when they died?
I was online when both of them died, yes. However, I was not online when they were taken. And you know this because you got very emotional about it.
I did.
She cried.
Yeah, I cried.
You made her cry?
Yeah.
She
Remember that.
took my cows and enslaved them.
Okay. Okay.
I
Okay.
did not
You're crying
enslave
about
Can I,
them.
can I, Your Honor, I would like to say that his remains are leather. Cows drop raw beef. Where's the raw beef, pal? When do you have to check the raw beef if the raw beef was something special to you? Huh?
Objection. I have something to say.
He ate it. Just kidding, I don't know.
Cows don't always drop raw beef.
But it's very okay. Plum, do you have any? Yeah.
If they
Plum,
drop
do you have
leather,
any-
they do.
It was squashed to death, therefore it did not drop raw beef.
Then it wouldn't have dropped leather either.
It does drop leather. So you're telling me if I squeeze a cow that it's not gonna have leather anymore?
I'm telling you that if a cow falls off a cliff, it doesn't drop. Whenever it drops leather, it drops raw beef. And whenever it doesn't drop leather, it doesn't drop raw beef.
Well, think about it this way. Did Tommy keep Harold's beef, or did he keep his leather?
Can we keep it in this world?
Yes.
I am referencing other scenarios of similar, I guess,
Here,
situation.
let me tell you this. Think of it this way. Do you ever have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich
No.
and you get peanut butter and jelly together?
No.
Because they're always together. Perfect together.
I'm actually allergic to peanuts.
That's quite unfortunate.
Thank you.
That's quite- but
Thank you
that's
for
the
that.
point. For
I
people
enjoy
who
getting
aren't
breathing
Wait, you're
problems.
allergic? That's so
Most of them
sad. I love peanut butter. Anyway.
I know. I don't know how you can live without peanut butter. But getting back to the
Tell myself without peanut butter.
Let's
I
move
love-
on.
I agree.
Yeah, this is kind of off topic. Anything
getting
else?
back
What
to
was
the
that?
topic, even if she had to repay you, she kind of already did. With the
How
giant
so?
statue she built of you.
There is no giant statue of both of my cows.
There is a giant statue of you.
She
Yeah,
also
that
has
was a
built. She built a giant statue of herself as well.
Upon your request.
Yeah, she's allowed to build a statue of herself because that's something she's doing for herself. But
Why is
when
there a
you
creeper?
specifically asked for a statue of yourself or her that you want her to make, then that is her helping you, giving you a favor. You could have built it yourself. Why didn't you do that? So, technically, if she did, if you still think she owes you something, well, guess what? She built you a statue.
Alright, thank you. You may take your seat again.
I have a question.
Yes.
Was that statue ever intended as repayment for the cows?
Can I come up and answer?
You can stay in your seat.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
You didn't
so,
put a period at the end of that sentence.
so the idea to build him a statue was there before. However, I did not start building it until I was accused of not destroying, that sounds horrible, of moving the cows.
Alright,
And can I add something to that?
one more thing.
With the statue, actually Plum should have been the one thinking of, oh, how can I repay her for building a statue? And since he never paid her, I guess she could have done that, and it shouldn't count for anything. She
Why would
shouldn't
I
have
have
to
to
give him
repay
anything
her
back
for
because
building a
he never
statue?
repaid her in the first place. There you
Alright.
go.
Since both cases have presented their another bit of evidence, you will have a small closing statement. Alright? You can go first. No evidence, just a closing statement of what you think.
Okay. Wait, hold on.
I love how his name is Daddy Jones. I'm sorry.
With all my evidence, I believe Snazzy must pay for her crimes for taking Plum's cows. And cows' lives matter as well. The family of these cows must be devastated to hear the death of the two family members. The cows were also poorly treated at the Czech sex trafficking facility.
Wait, hold on. How do you guys know that they were... Okay, I'm not allowed to ask questions. Plum, do you want to say anything? Last say?
I have one thing to say. The defendant has not once provided you with any physical evidence. They have only provided verbal evidence that has merely come off of theories and their own minds. Therefore, it could be extremely flawed, seeing as the human brain is nowhere near perfect in any way, shape, or form. So therefore, that none of their things may be taken as fully correct. So please, take everything they've said with a grain of salt. Please do not interrupt me while I'm speaking. I thank you for your time, and I yield the rest of my time to the chair.
May I respond quickly, Your Honor?
Who's second?
Snazzy.
Alright, yeah.
Okay, so the reason I do not have any evidence is because if I came in with any evidence, it would show that I have relations to the cows, when the only relation that I have to the cows is giving to them to Island and Joe. After that, I had no say whatsoever what happened to the cows. I was merely the person who transported them. I had no means of quote-unquote sexually trafficking them. What happened to the cows after that was beyond my control. It was merely a case of the quality of the barn, the quality of life, and just how they were taken care of by Island and Joe.
Your Honor, one closing statement, please, before we...
need to let
This
her-
is extremely
No,
important.
this is my closing statement.
Yeah, we have
Your
to-
Honor, she has punched me in the courthouse.
Please, no violence in the courthouse.
He's pointing a crossbow at me.
She's the enforcer. Stop it.
You just punched...
I'm
Anyway.
the judge.
After their
No, it
defender
is my closing statement, sir. You need to give me time to give my closing
closes
statement.
their statement, may
My
I
closing
say a word to
statement is-
Snazzy?
With their physical evidence, that cannot be proven that was from that cow, and given the fact that cows drop leather and raw beef when a cow dies, or nothing, except the EXP, but that's besides the point, then that evidence can be ruled as not as irrelevant. We'll put it that way, as irrelevant evidence. It doesn't count. Their other evidence also cannot be proven. So with that, I have to say, I have to say that my client should be ruled as not guilty, and she should be able to walk free today because she has not committed a crime.
Alright, well, you may go back to your seat, say one thing, and then this is over.
Your Honor,
Oh,
Snazzy
my Minecraft.
has said that she claims that she has done nothing wrong past delivering the cows. Is this correct? She claims this. By that logic, slave caravan owners, the people who kidnap
Good
and
lord.
relocate slaves, do
Roger.
nothing wrong. Is this correct, Aaliyah?
No, that is not correct. By this logic, you're taking it to an extent of a point that it does not it does not need to be taken to, and that is also not what happened.
I am
We
merely
cannot
making a
control what happens
comparison.
in Minecraft because it's Minecraft. It's a game.
Alright,
Crazy how that works.
Order in
Number
court.
two, my client once again did not know they were your cows. Did not know they were your cows until an hour after it happened, and then it was too late by then, because she was trying to get them back, but it still didn't work at that time. So that's also technically not something she can control. She was trying to fix it just for you, and you're still trying to take her to court. Congratulations. I hope you feel bad about this.
Alright.
I really don't.
Now, since it's all said and done, I don't want to move the people who are already here because they've been waiting for a long time. So, everyone in the court, could you please move to a different call so we can discuss with them? Plum, can you please unmute them?
May I ask a question?
No,
Gameplay.
No,
you
it's
may
not. It's not relevant really to the case. It's just if I'm like proven guilty, what happens?
jail time.
Oh.
And same with Plum.
Wait, what?
That doesn't make any
What?
sense.
No.
Gameplay.
No, I'm saying if you're. Oh wait, yeah, you're right.
I can't be guilty. What?
You can't. It's only
Adventure
Wait.
mode for a week.
It's
What
like
else?
saying the victim
Missy,
is
Missy,
guilty.
Missy,
No. The court case is over. Okay, now we're gonna announce the winners and such. So, after speaking with the juries, they have decided on who they think has stronger evidence and who they think is not guilty. So, the jury has pronounced Plum as the winner of this trial.
Yes! Let's go!
Yeah!
What? Just for that, you get a bonus. You get a bonus. There you go.
Oh, I really
Yeah.
don't need it.
I have one question for my client. I have one question for my client.
Snazzy will be charged with.
No. Let me ask one
Oh my
question for my
God.
client. Can I ask one question for my client?
Yes, you may, Brooke.
Can my client be put down instead of jail? Can she
Put down.
Can she do community service for a week? Adventure
Alright, let's cut the roleplay because nobody's listening.
Community
Okay,
service
let me-
for 1 week.
Turn on. Who's playing music?
Ah, sorry. Community
It's
service
Kylie,
1
of
week
course.
and a fine of one item. Community service 1 week and a fine of an item.
All right,
Oh,
we're
here.
in the
Keep
script.
it.
It
vote
comes
for
to an
What does
agreement of both
servitude even
sides-
mean?
It has come to an agreement of both sides that Snazzy should serve 4 years of community service to the community. Yes, to Snazzy Land.